didn't quite have it there, just walking through your race?
Yeah, shoot. I think our only weakness tonight was our short run speed. I could maintain. I was about as good as my track position really was. I felt if I restarted in the top 5, I could hold the top 5. We kind of somewhat gambled on that strategy, right, of coming down when nobody else did and putting the tires on. And my hope was I was going to just pull a Corey Hyman, rip the apron, and go by a lot of people. And I kind of got pinned in a really bad situation and didn't get to the inside of all the cars that I was going to pass. Kind of in the middle. And that kind of hurt me a little bit, but we were able to re-rack. We were able to obviously have that good pit stop, and maybe if I could have got up there with those tires and then had these guys do their deal on pit road, they would have got me possibly the lead. So I kind of kicked myself for that one a little bit, but overall it was nice to come away still with a really solid finish. We did a lot of great things today. We qualified on the pole. That's the best I've ever been in the points, finishing 5th. We had a little bent with Sammy Smith and ourselves over a case of beer, so they owe us a case of beer now. So I get to take Sammy's money on that, but it was a good fight day. I think that there's a lot of positives, like I mentioned, and our long run speed was our best thing, but we need a little bit more short run to be a little more competitive.
I heard you name drop Casey Mears there.
No, Sammy Smith. Yeah. We had a little bet to whoever could get to 5th in points, so that was nice to be able to at least nudge them. That's kind of our old guys from a couple years ago there at Junior Motorsports. So it's nice to have kind of that friendly bet with them.
Brandon, it seems like you and Joe Gibbs Racing just go together. To have so much success this season, after being away for a little bit, how does it feel?
Oh, I think about just how successful the year was, coming off of 2 years where it was hard to do much of anything, and it was tough mentally to have that switch. It was tough to come back into a new group of guys that I didn't know anybody really on this team. There was a few guys that I remembered in crossing my first year at Joe Gibbs Racing here, but never had that relationship really with them. So, we did a lot of great things, and it's I think probably taken for granted because it's hard to know how difficult that task is of taking a new group of guys and putting it all together and getting them a win and kind of putting a really good year together. So I call this a successful year, I think for sure, just given everything considered, right? So there's a lot we're going to build on through the off season and we'll go back and look at all these races, right? And we'll collect all the things that could have been a little bit better and come out in 2026 swinging.